Hey everyone, so welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I've decided to do a look from the Met Gala 2021 this year. Have you seen the styles? Some of them were just absolutely mind blown. So some of my favourites were Kendall Jenner. I know, she was absolutely stunning and her makeup was very simple. I loved Sierra, whatever. She wore like the green dress and she had this lovely green eye look. But the one that stood out for me the most, my ultimate favourite look, was Megan Fox. I'm sorry, her whole vibe, the fringe, absolutely loved it. So in today's video I'm going to try and recreate Megan Fox's look. Now before I start, I do not claim that I look anything like Megan Fox when I do this makeup or whatever. This is just my understanding and recreation of the look. If you want to get Megan Fox's Met Gala 2021 look, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with the skin, and in the photo she's looking very cool toned to me. Like, she doesn't look bronzy, very dewy but like pearl dew, not glowy, not like bronze glowy. Does that make sense? Like pearly. So I'm going to use my MAC, and I am quite tanned, so I'm going to try and not make it look too bronzy. So this is by MAC Pink Light. It's the strobe cream. And I'm gonna mix this though this time with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, and this one is in 5.9. It's a medium coverage, buildable. Let's see if we can do this beautiful skin. So I'm gonna do one pump of the Giorgio Armani, and then I'm just going to mix it with the MAC. So just, you know, give a good squeeze and we'll just buff this into the skin. It's just going to give you a nice glow, an iridescent finish to the skin. I'm going to add a little bit more of the strobe cream and then another bit of the Giorgio Armani again. One more pump, full pumps. And this is where I'm going to just place it where I want the most coverage. Yeah, she's looking very, in my opinion, she looks very, very cool tone. With the eyes being white and grey. That's what I see in the makeup pic. So I'm looking very dewy, shiny and perfect. Base done. Start to conceal my face. So when I'm concealing my face, I'm going to use the Barry M in Oatmeal. And I'm going to really lift it here because she's got like a good cat eye. I'm also going to cover the whole lid in this concealer. And then I'm going to go around my nose. And she has a nice petite thin nose. Boop. I'm also just going to do a bit on the chin for more coverage. Okay? And then I'm going to probably just do the reverse contour by just doing this and this. Just to kind of get more of that lightness to the face. Because she's very fair. Well, that's what I'm picking up from that picture. So I'm just blending it all in. And blending it up. See that? I'm going to get my Real Techniques and I'm really just going to press it in where I want the concealer to be. I'm raging, I couldn't find any red outfits to wear for this look. So don't forget to really lift it there and colour the lid. Okay, next I'm going to get my hazelnut and I'm going to start to contour the face. This is my main cool tone contour, so I'm going to use that. Now her nose is very nicely snatched, so try and stay really in the centre of the bridge of the nose, so do take your time with this. And then I just point it right here. Okay, So you have that, and then I'm gonna just do a little jaw line here and then colour in like that. She's got quite a sculpted chin. Slanted brush and start to buff that in. Of course, this part you're not going to see because she has the fringe, but if she didn't have the fringe, then up. I will have to go over that with a powder and hopefully find a more cool tone powder. Smaller brush for the nose. This is important because we really want to keep the product in place. And you want to just kind of stamp it on without moving it. Stamp, stamp, stampty stamp. I'm going to get my flat brush and I'm just going to go over it. There's nothing on this brush, but it's just going to press everything in and make sure that there is no harsh lines in the makeup. So stamping it in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take my MAC mineral powder, so this one right here, and it has a kind of a sheen to this which I love, and I'm going to just press it underneath my eye area with the same brush. What this is going to do is collect any fallout that might fall from my eyes, and it's also setting the whole makeup look. So I like to kind of just press it in the center of my face, forehead, upper lip and chin. So just for this look, it's going to brighten that area and give me that cool tone look. Don't worry if you're looking a bit Casper white now, it is all going to settle. It's just for now to let it like bake. Does that make sense? For the eye, if you can see, there is a lot of cool tone white overall and then like a cat finish look, if that makes sense. So I actually have this palette and it's by Tarte Cosmetics. It's called the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. This shade here, and it's actually called Pearl, using the Kaylee SK07. And I'm going to sweep this all over my eye. I'm even going to go up to the brow bone. Can you see how like iridescent that is? And then we're going to go into the tear duct, like so. And just keep sweeping it across. I also seen Megan Fox for the VMAs, and I'm sorry, but can I just like have her figure at that age, or like for my life? You just basically cover it all over and keeping it up like this, like that. Always. Okay, so now I'm going to get a fluffy brush, and this is from the Kaylee. It's from her new collection, her newer collection. It has no name, the Colour Trip one. And then I'm going to go in with a grey, because in the picture she looks like she has a cool tone going on for the crease. So I'm going to go into my Beauty Bay and I'm going to go into Platinum, as it's the lightest grey in this palette. And then basically start from the corner above the crease, and we're just going to go window wiper motion and build that colour up, and it's just going to be our transition colour to give us that bit of shape, like so. So I'm just going above the crease, window wiper motion, like so. Okay, now I'm going to get a smaller brush because we're going to just tap it into the corner here. So I'm going to go with the smaller Kaylee brush right here, and I'm going to go into Threat, Beauty Bay again, and just tap this in the corner and build it up like that. And then I'm just going to slowly bring it into Platinum, just above. So you're just really darkening the edges. No harsh lines, we're keeping it quite smoky, and then just barely flick the brush up like that because it's not blunt. And there you kind of have that like winged out, barely barely smoking it out. See, like that? Now I'm going to go underneath the eye, so I really want to drag thread underneath with the same brush and just keep building that shade right up. You can connect it to the corner and keep flicking it up. Morphe, and this one is called Blew You Away. I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's this one right here. It's another like iridescent shade. I'm going to get the same fluffy brush SK07, dip it in, but I really just want to focus this at the tear duct and the beginning of my eye. It's just going to give you that nice like highlighter look, and I'm tapping it on, like barely tapping it like so, and then going underneath the eye like that. That's it. Don't do any more. I see a little bit of sparkle. A little bit of sparkle on her eye, and I couldn't think of a perfect pigment to use other than this one. So it's by Sample Beauty, very inexpensive, and it just looks like this in a glass jar, and inside, oh sorry, the colour is Angelic. So just barely open it because this goes everywhere. I'm not going to wet this now. Sorry, it's just so glittery. I'm not going to wet this. I'm just using it dry, and I'm just going to go like that. I don't know whether you can see it. It's ever so subtle, but if you look at her makeup, it doesn't look, you know, ridiculously glittery. I'm just seeing a bit of sparkle, so this is what I'm just going to use. And I suppose like you could go, I'm actually just using what's on the lid, not going too heavy. And you can put as much as you want if you are recreating this look for going out, because I think this step is just so pretty. But I'm just looking back at the picture now, and I can just see a little bit going on, so that's all I'm going to do. After I reapply a bit more, I'm just going to add the white eyeliner to the bottom of the lash line, and I'm going to use my Kaylee Colour Trip palette, and I'm going to use the white eyeliner here. And just go on the waterline. This is so handy. So then I just activated the black liner with some water, and now I'm going to do the flick. So in the picture the flick is not overly big, so I'm not going to do an overly big liner. I'm just going to really do a lift here. So really lift that wing, okay, to give you that nice feline finish, and then go pointed in the tip here. And I'm not doing a very big wing. This is not the look for that. And then just, once you have your eyeliner done, I am going to do the other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so all I've done now is my eyebrow and mascara here, and I just put translucent powder all over my face to set the whole face. I just used my RCMA for that, okay? Now, just quick tip though, when you're putting, you need to really lash on that mascara on the bottom eyelashes. In the picture she looks like she's quite a lot of mascara. Just be careful not to get the white eyeliner when you're applying, because I did that mistake. So next up, I just did this brow. I'm going to show you now how to do this one. In the picture right here, you can see that she has very dark brows. So I don't own really a dark, I normally go for a really dark brown, but her eyebrow is quite black, and I'm just going to use this Tret colour. It's a really dark grey, and I put some Fix Plus in it just to wet the eyeshadow, so it's going to give me more of a defined brow instead of leaving it like an eyeshadow. So I'm using an angled brush, and I'm going underneath my brow like this. I like to follow it down. Then I like to go on top and follow it down. And then I like to just basically colour it in with whatever is on the brush. But when I get to here, I flick the brush on the tip, see, like that, and go little hair strokes, mimic it. Because she does have like little mimic hair strokes in the beginning of her brow, so that's what I'm gonna do. So you should have something like that, let it fade. If they're not twins, that's okay, as long as they're sisters, we can just move on with our lives. Okay, brows done, eyes done, skin nearly done. So I'm going to go and finish off the skin. So she has like a contour going on that's quite light, as I keep saying. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Atelier, and it looks like this. It has all of the contour colours. Well, not all of it, just my contour colours in particular. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. I'm going to use this cool tone colour right here. And I'm kind of going to dip it into the second one here. Give it a good coat. And then go over my cream contour. And it's just going to really give me that cool tone finish that Megan Fox has going on. Sorry, kind of in her picture. I think she's just really, really cool tone. So just keep buffing it in. I'm just going to go a little bit on the nose. Blossom from Beauty Bay, and it is kind of like a coral shimmer, corally pink colour, and I'm really focusing it like on the cheekbone up here. It looks like she doesn't have anything in the centre of her face, so I'm just gonna just barely put that on the cheekbone and up, barely give a colour like that, nothing in the centre as you can see. And then for the highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Miwe, because it's kind of a cool tone shimmer, which I'm looking for. And before I put this on, I will set my face. This is from MAC, and it's just the Fix Plus. So I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose with my SK07 brush while my face is still wet. Big highlighter, and just go over the highest points of my face. I'm going to actually, I want it more frosty, so I'll just barely dip into the Morphe palette that I used, that white colour. Sorry, there is no name underneath them. I just want to barely bounce that on the highest points of my cheek, just to give it that more icy finish. What I'm really wanting. Ooh, I see. And then I'll go a bit here, even though you can't even see that part because she has a fringe. Fab. So let's just put the final part to this look, which is the lips. So her lips are red and glossy, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in with my NARS, and this one is called Star Woman. This is the travel size. I think this is like the closest red that I have to her lip. Her lips are quite structured, so bear that in mind, that they're not like round. They're quite like if that makes sense. This is a MAC Clear lip gloss, and I'm just going to pop this on the centre of my lip. So I'm just going to put it up in the back of my hand so it doesn't obviously mix with my clear, and pop it in the centre of my lips. Here is the finished result. I hope you like this little makeup tutorial. I tried really hard to put on a black wig that had a fringe, but it wasn't the right fringe and it just didn't look right, and I wasn't about to cut up that wig. So yeah, I know it's not giving you the full Megan Fox Met Gala vibe without the cool hairstyle that she has with the fringe, but let's just pretend I have a fringe. Did I pass the test? Let me know down in the comments below which one was your favourite Met Gala look. I can definitely tell you that Megan Fox and Ciara was my, or Ciara was my favourite, and then my least favourite, I don't know what was going on with Kim Kardashian. Like, I don't know. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below or my face, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!